Hello, it's Monday night. It's the 10th. Happy Mario Day. Um, I did not film a lot last week, and what I did film ended up being like a lot of just me crocheting with like my house noise in the background. So I'm curious to see if you guys like that. We'll see how that goes whenever it's posted. I have been like doing no plushies all week long. All I've been working on is like clothes. So like I finished the pink top. Well, quote unquote finished, right? I am undecided if I want sleeves or not, and I have a short posted where you can vote, or you can put it in the comments here if you think it should get long sleeves. But right now it is like a short sleeve t-shirt with this wide neck. It's very cute. Love, love, love. It's also more like almost tunic length. So that's that. Um, this is the skull top that I was talking about in my last vlog. This is what I have. This is a panel that is wide enough for me to make it a t-shirt technically on the front. And I know I have enough squares for the back panel, but I never connected them. And then I'd still have to figure out how to get it over my shoulders, right? So I haven't decided if I want to just kind of do double crochets and create like a swoop neckline with double crochets. I think that's kind of where I'm headed. And then maybe do something for the sleeves that's a little extra decorative, but it's definitely a crop top. So I may even need to add fringe or a whole nother row of skulls. I have a bunch of these skulls made, like just the purple skull, and I have to do the pink border around if I want to make more, but I have all the skull parts made. And then there are approximately 9,000 ends that need tied in on the back. And that's kind of why I left it to die, was because of the amount of ends that needed tied in. And I wasn't sure if I loved the way that I connected the squares. I just slip stitched them together, but looking at it on camera, it looks really good. And I think that's why I did it. I love the texture, and I know after it's washed and worn a couple times, it'll relax. So there's that. Okay. I started a relaxagon. If I can remember, editing Jerry, please put the pattern screenshot up. I don't know when I saw this pattern or when I bought it, but this is the relaxagon. It's kind of like a hexagon shirt, but it's a little bit t-shirty instead. So this is obviously really small and it'll just get bigger from here, but this is like one half of the shirt, and then I'd make another half to match. It's hard to picture unless, like, if you know, you know. You know, if you've made like hexagon sweaters before, this is the prettier side, but yeah. Working on this might take me a really long time because I just used like a regular 5mm hook like you're supposed to with this yarn, so they're pretty close together. The holes aren't very big. We'll see. I would love to finish this, but we'll see if I actually do. Okay, after that, this was made with some facets yarn, and it's going to be a 4 granny square tank top. And I didn't have enough to finish the 4th square, so I actually have to go to Michael's tomorrow to pick up a skein. But this is like the idea. Is like this, right? And then I might add some extra, like an extra triangle here and then one on the back or something. We'll see. So I had enough with the yarn that I had to make almost 4 squares. Okay. Last but not least, on the topic of tank tops, I had one random skein of orange ombre. I don't know why I bought one random skein of orange. Maybe I thought it looked pretty. I don't know. And I had one like half blue skein of ombre. So I started making these, like, I didn't even know that these things existed, but they have like really fancy granny squares, like doily almost, or like mandala granny squares. So this is called the Willow Granny Square. Editing Jerry can put it up there for you. And I just followed a free tutorial on YouTube. I don't even know which one. I think I watched like 3 different ones before I found one that I liked, but this is what it looks like. So I'll be making another tank top out of this. Same idea as this one, but instead of 4 big squares, I'm gonna have like 4 little squares to make up this 1 square. So 4 of these to make up this 1 big square. You see what I mean? And then again, I'll add more later if I want to fill in like the belly area and stuff. So that's the concept for that. I'm really loving making these squares. So I just made like 3 blue, 3 orange, and now I'm on the pink. So we'll see how those look whenever I'm done and I can start putting them together. That's what I've been doing. Sorry I didn't film a lot of it. I just got really distracted with my life and my birthday party and my mom being here, and we had a busy week with like kids and doctors and stuff. So now we're back to the huge. Okay, I think that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Howdy. Can you hear me okay? Okay, cool. I have my headphones in. That way I don't have to hold the phone or have you on speakerphone. Hello, good morning. You know what day it is? It's Tuesday. I have a long list for this week. This week is very busy because I took last week kind of off and I was crocheting, but for myself, not for others. So I have a list and I'm going to put it here for you so that I remember, especially when I'm editing this, and make sure it goes well done. So I have to make a neck pillow. It's going to be like this. So I had made the yellow and purple LS Youth tiger themed neck pillow. I need to make another one, but more neck pillowy and less like for a baby. Okay, I have to finish the 2 stitches. I started it without a pattern. I'll see if I can finish it. I may end up just looking for a pattern on Etsy, but I need to make 2 stitches in a Minnie Mouse for 1 order. Then I have a booty turtle that my aunt wants. So a booty turtle that is purple. A llama like this guy that's hiding back here, and a black loaf cat like that one. And then I also have a friend that was here during my birthday party, and she is gonna custom order some dinos, but those aren't due until May, so we have some time to talk about that and what kind of dinos she wants, what she wants them to look at. But she really loved these ones right here, so that's what we have on the list. For this week, I for sure need to finish the neck pillow, and I would really love to finish like the booty turtle and the llama and the loaf cat, and then like the stitches and the Minnie Mouse. If I can get those done this week, that'd be so good. And that's it. I'm still working on using up the ombre hues yarn and like the facets yarn. So I'm still gonna keep making these. I'll actually have like a short and a reel up asking for like requests on what you think I should make with these squares, because I was gonna make a tank top, but I'm not like fully committed to a tank top. So you can let me know in the comments here or on that reel / short what you think I should make with them, but they are very pretty and I plan to make more. Okay, that's my check-in so far for Tuesday. We'll see if I have anything to tell you later. We'll see if I can get this. I'm hoping I can get this like mostly done tonight. I'd really love to make both left and right sides of the pillow. And Mommy, then I'm making this pillow. I'm hoping I can get, no, for Justin. Oh. I'm hoping I can get both sides of the pillow done today. And then stuff them so that tomorrow all I'd have to do is the top part. Okay, bye. Okay, let's make a tushy turtle. I don't remember the pattern. What is it actually called? Is it a cheeky turtle? Trunk the turtle. Go to the T's. There we go.
Trunk the tushy turtle.
Trunk. Trunk, 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 trunk. Okay, I found it. Let us get it going. Okay. a purple trunk of the turtle. Am I turtle enough for the turtle club? Turtle, turtle. Love when a magic ring goes so smooth. Oh shit, I'm supposed to do 8. Son of a biscuit. Just pulled it tight.
She was with S.A. Rios, who was who she broke into the WWE, WWF at the time with.
Right.
And then she joined in with the Hardy Boys.
Did I tell you? I didn't tell you, but I recently watched the TLC match from WrestleMania 17.
And it's still great.
And Lita pops out. I totally forgot that she shows up.
Oh, yeah, Lita.
And I was like, look at her. She's got her thong out.
Oh, yeah. Bro, that's all it took.
Oh,
That's all it took.
No,
I
she's
know.
a legit musician.
I know. Well, baby, that said I like the way you move that thing.
That's a great song.
Is that Maya? Is that Cisco?
Frank, this is also
What is
an audio
going
show. I think we should ditch the Cisco.
All right. I mean...
Ladies and gents. All right, we've got power. Okay, let's just make sure this thing has oil and we'll start it up. It's got oil in it.
6. I remember the artwork was painting a little cupcake, and the cupcake said like "I'm baked" or something like that.
Okay,
And-
yeah, because it was Mindy's deal, not Elise's art thing.
Yeah, I remember it because I was like so high that I was talking to my cupcake, and that's how me and Lauren met. Because she was like, "What's his name? Where are you? I love that you're talking to him." And that was like the start of mine and Lauren's friendship, because I realized other people were listening. And I was painting with all my fingers, no more paints. It was only fingers, because I was like, I have 10 paintbrushes. Why? So my fingers are covered. My fingers are like covered in paint, and I'm like talking to, I don't even remember what I was talking to my cupcake about, but that's what was happening. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I got a lot done last night. Let me show you. So I made the purple tushy turtle. He is done. Let's do the booty check. Boom. This is my first time making the booty turtle, the tushy turtle, in Bernat blanket, and I really, really love it. He is super cute. I love his size. I feel like he's a good size compared to like the Juicy Couture version. Yeah, that was cool. I love the purple. Love, love, love the purple. This was for a custom order, but I love him so much. I will probably post him on my website. I think I'm going to take some pictures, post them on my website, make up another one for my inventory, and then, yeah. Maybe future editing Jerry can let you know if he is still available for adoption on my website. Okay. I also need to take pictures of all the cats and get those up on the website, and the speckled and gray chicken. So again, hopefully editor Jerry can let you know if that got done and if they were adopted or if they're still available. Okay. And then this is how far I got on the neck pillow. So this side is done. This side has to get to this size, and then we connect them at the top. So this shouldn't take too much longer. I'm hoping today I can get most of it done. Yeah, I'm hoping to get mostly done by the end of today. And then I went and ordered another skein of this facets yarn so I could finish this top. It is not done yet, but it's like 90% done. So it is technically wearable. It's just a 4-square tank that I had seen like a reel or something on Instagram late at night, and I could not find that reel again to save my life. So anyways, it's just like this. I need to tie in all my ends. I want to do a nice border at the bottom, and then I might even add, since I do have some extra, I might even add some fringes to the bottom. We'll see. I haven't actually put it on yet with a bra. I've only thrown it over my nightgown to make sure that the straps are a good length. But yeah, and then I was trying to decide if I wanted to add more After I try it on for real, I'll decide if I want to add another row of double crochet at the top and make the strap thicker. But for now, I think it's cute. I think it is going to be super cute to my trip to Vegas with my fellow goddesses. And I also think it'll be really cute at Aftershock this year. Okay, so that's all the stuff I got done last night. Today, oh, you know what? Did I make a list? I don't know if I made a list yesterday. Let me go check. Okay, I did in fact make a list yesterday. So now we can check stuff off the list. Let me move over so that editor Jerry can put our list up here. Okay, so we can check off the Tushy Turtle, and that is it. And I will continue to work on the neck pillow. Oh, I did buy a pattern for Stitch because it was like a 3-in-1 pattern on Etsy. It was on sale. It was only $4. If I remember, I'll put like a screenshot of the pattern up here. So I am gonna try to finish up the stitches. I decided that I will probably just frog what I have and then just make the stitch based off the pattern because I wasn't feeling confident where I was headed anyways. So finish the neck pillow, and that's kind of it today. If I get bored with the neck pillow and want to work on something else, I might start on the stitches or the llama, or I will work more on this facets top. I'm trying to think if there's any other tops that I have half made at the moment. There's the cotton one, yeah, but I didn't want to like worry about the cotton one right now. Oh, I do have like a wavy top that's in the works that I keep in my car, so I might work on that. I don't know. Yeah, and then I do have the Relaxagon, but I'm already thinking I might frog the Relaxagon. I have a feeling that it's going to take way too long with how fine the yarn is. I figured it would look cute under this because this is probably what I would wear, something like this underneath it for Aftershock or to the Goddess event. And the strings are stringing, but it is very booby. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I think it's pretty cute. I'm definitely going to do one more layer of double crochets. I want the straps to be a little bit thicker. And I think I want more, yeah, I think I want more here. One more layer. Okay. And then down here, I'm definitely thinking fringe would be cute. I think, yeah. I'll try the fringe, and if I hate it, I can get rid of it. But I'm thinking fringe would be super cute, especially in the middle sections. Okay, but otherwise, super duper happy with it. Super duper fast make. It barely took any time at all. Okay, so still Wednesday, just different hoodie or shirt. I don't know what I was wearing earlier. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I had the Relaxagon. I was doing the Relaxagon. And then, but I did like a 5mm hook with it, since that's what you're supposed to use with this, that it says like on the thing, on the label. And I knew it was just going to take forever, and I did not want to commit to that. And I've never actually completed a hexagon cardigan like full length. I've done like 2 different cropped hexagon like pullovers, whether it was a short sleeve or a long sleeve. Just left like a little v-neck in the front. And I have like half of one done that I started at Aftershock last year, and I never finished it. So I am really excited to get this one done. It is going really fast because I'm using 6.5mm, but these colors are like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I can't wait for it to be totally done. With the Relaxagon, I thought it was the same skein, but it's a little bit different. This skein's color is literally rose, sky blue, lilac. The skein that I pulled out for the Relaxagon is called like orange, pink, blue. So I guess whenever I bought them, I thought they were all the same color based on just like the outside or just this quick view. But now that it's worked up, I can see it has orange in it that I wasn't aware of. So I'll probably just frog it and do something else with it later. But I think I have enough of this yarn to make a full cardigan because I'm still only on skein 1, and this is like, there's still a lot left. So I'm assuming like 1 skein per side. And my plan for this hexagon cardigan is to just make it very big. Keep like the nice big sleeve all the way down, make it long, and then go from there. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to add buttons or ribbing or just single crochets. I haven't decided that yet. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, it is way not close to being done, right? It has to get much bigger than this, but that's where we're at. And I just love I love making granny stitch anything. So I love doing hexagon cardigans. I just sat here and watched the Gaga Zane Lowe interview, the newest one for Mayhem. And so this was only like an hour, maybe 2 hours of work that I got this done because it's just so relaxing and mindless to do the granny stitch. I love, love, love it. Okay, I'm like 13 rows in, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to get to like 30 for it to be nice, big, oversized, and the sleeves to go all the way down. So that's where we're at with this Wednesday stuff. I have not worked on my neck pillow anymore, but I will later tonight, I think. We'll see. Yep, I know I have a list, and I will get stuff done. I'm just like not feeling the plushies at the moment. I'm really loving making clothes because I know I'm going on that trip in like 3 weeks. I'm going to be in Vegas with all of my amazing friends, and I want to make cute stuff to wear while I'm there. So luckily nothing on my list is like absolutely necessary right now. I do need to make a llama before I leave for my aunt, but everything else, and I would like to finish the 2 stitches in the Minnie Mouse before I leave. But everything else can wait. Like the dinos are for May. The other stuff for my aunt can wait. That's where I'm at. So that's why I'm like, kind of distracted. Okay, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday, March 13th. Ooh, that's fun. Almost Friday the 13th. What is happening today? Yesterday, I went to bed at 6 p.m. and I got 13 hours of sleep. So I did not do anything yesterday after that last video I shared with you. I may have gotten like a few more rows done on that hexagon cardigan, but that would be it. So this morning, until about 1 p.m.-ish, it's 9 a.m. right now, I will be working with my goddess community on our magazine that we come out with each quarter. That's fun. I'll put that, if I remember, if editor Jerry remembers, I'll put that in the description box. I'll put our website in the description box. You can check out who we are in our magazine. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And then I still need to finish up the neck pillow and the llama. I think those are my 2 goals. Neck pillow, llama. At least start the llama, get work done on the neck pillow. Maybe not like finish them today. So yeah. Okay, I'll check in later. You and Manda are on the same time zone, right? Because you're in New York?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here.
Crazy. Yeah. Okay, so I just checked the, this is a wild turn of conversation. I just checked the Ask a Goddess questions.
Deities, so, yeah, she's the goddess of war and wisdom. She's a Greek goddess.
Okay. Goddess of war and wisdom. That would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
If you just... So yeah, Amanda,
Yeah,
if you type up a response to that and just share it with me or the goddess thing or whatever, then we'll put it in there.
Okay.
There's a lot of good questions this time. I'm excited because I can save a couple for later. Okay, cool. I'm excited. I just realized that I'm supposed to do a drop literally next Friday. Wait, is it next Friday? I don't even remember now. Yep, next Friday, so in like 1 week. So my magazine work was good today, but I need to focus on my website drop and come up with my to-do list. I think I already made stuff that I wanted to have up there. And now I just have to actually get the website ready. I know for sure I want to add the Loaf Cat listing, add more to the chicken listing, I made the purple booty turtle, and I decided I wanted to add one to my website as an already made item for someone to buy. I have an itty bitty set that's already made. I just have to find it and photograph it. I also have a bunny for the cottage cuties that I can add. And I need to come up with clothing for the cottage cuties. I think that's the main thing. I think. Okay, I need to focus and get that to-do list going. Okay, I just went over my to-do list for my March drop, and I made a list, and we have to get it in gear. I have to put everything else on hold this week. So that beautiful to-do list that I created for you before with all of the custom orders coming up, that's all scratched for this week. Low-key panicking. But it's fine. This actually isn't the first time this has happened. So, new list. I have to revamp my entire website because Juicy Couture will no longer be available ever. So the stash that I have and that I've acquired is coveted by me, and I will decide when and how I feel like using it. I never want it to be able to be custom ordered again. And that was like the pillar of my website. My website was built around Juicy Couture yarn, literally, starting with clothes and becoming plushies. So I have to rework all of that. With that said, I luckily don't have very much to make unless I want to. So I have like a hopeful list, but if not, at least I have stuff already made. So like my chickens are already made. They just need photographed and added to the listing. My itty bitty set, which I'll probably blur this out in the editing process so that you're surprised. But my itty bitty set was actually made a while ago because I was originally going to drop it in February, and then I decided to drop it in March. So these are done. They just need photographed and listed. Itty bitty set's good. Cottage cuties are out for now because they were all built on Juicy Couture colors. I have to rethink all of that and decide what I will make them out of next, and that means that their clothing needs to be changed because I made all the clothing accessories to fit Juicy Couture. So that's the whole thing. That's deleted. Booty turtles also have to be reworked. They were all built on Juicy Couture sizing. So I'm gonna make those out of burlap blanket, and I already have the purple one done from like my custom order. So at least I'll have him, if nothing else, and I'll make at least one more version. They work up so fast, and if I can make more, great. Those will get listed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. My loaf cats, I just need to photograph them and create the listing. They're done. The nice to haves would be to make velvet bunnies. I made a light blue bunny with like multicolored ears and a cute white tail. I did that in like the peanut body shape that looks like this elephant. Someone bought him whenever people came over for my birthday party. Someone bought that little blue bunny, but I wrote down the pattern. I want to make him but in velvet, so he'll be smaller. And he'll be in my classic burnout velvet because that's like what I started with, was working with velvet, and I want to go back to that. So in burnout velvet, I'm hoping to make some velvet bunnies. Other than that, I have Ale Crochet's rubber duck right here for a custom order. Not rubber duck, but you know, it's a rubber duck like shape. I made it for a custom order. I can make a couple of fruit hats for him that are in her tutorial, take pictures of him, and put him on my website. So that's my plan for now. If I get to all of that, great. If not, we'll figure out, and it is what it is, you know? Right now, I need to just focus on getting all Juicy Couture stuff off. All of the ads, all of the photos of Juicy Couture stuff, all of the photos of Juicy Couture plushies, all of the like color options and care. It all has to get wiped. Oh, that's cool. I love that. So, I'm very, very sad. Very sad about Juicy Couture being gone. But we're just going to pivot. We're going to switch to burnout velvet and go all burnout velvet all day. And burnout blanket. And just stick with that because I know it's safe. I know I can get it from your inspirations. I also can get a lot of it from Michael's. So here we go. That's that. Thanks for listening. It's been a rough day. Okay, I've decided that I'm going to start with the velvet bunny because I've already photographed, measured, and weighed my purple booty turtle. So if all else fails, at least I'll have one booty turtle available. If I never make another fruit hat, at least I can get the duck by itself posted and make fruit hats later. What I don't have is any bunny rabbits. And it's springtime. It's Easter. We need a bunny rabbit. I have the itty bitty bunny that's going to be in the itty bitty set. That's a spoiler for you. But I feel like I need to make a big one. So I was just looking up photos because my first peanut bunny body shaped thing that looked like the elephant, I just had little nubs, 4 feet, kind of like the loaf cats have little nubs. But I've decided from looking at other pictures of bunny plushies, I want them to have splooting feet like the bear. I think just little standard paws like this bear will look really cute. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna make his little paws, crochet them in as I go, call it good. And I'm gonna give him a very white fluffy tail. I have some furry yarn from Michaels, and I think I'm gonna try to use that to make the tail. If I can't work with that yarn fast enough, I'll just make a white fluffy tail out of my burnout blanket, because the white in burnout blanket is so soft. It's crazy how soft it is compared to all the other burnouts. Okay, that's it. We're gonna go. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna time myself, see how long it takes me to make it so I can price it. We're gonna do it. Okay. I got a blue version of the turtle done, so now I have purple and I have a blue, and I'm torn on another color. I was thinking of yellow and orange. Yellow's not my favorite color. I don't really want to make a yellow and orange one. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I kind of want to do a green one. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then I mocked up the little bunny. I'm super proud of this because it's like my own pattern. And so I made it in velvet and I gave it little feeties, and he has a cute little tail. I totally forgot I have white Bernat velvet, and I was like, duh, why not just use that instead of that really thick fluffy yarn? So I am obsessed. I love that he can be shy or emo and hide his eyes, or they can just like lay back like that, like he has the zoomies, or like you can position them so that they actually look like little floppy ears. Okay, so I'll probably make him in like at least one other color, but I'll offer him in all of the Bernat colors because I already have those color options available on my website. I can't stop, I'm so sorry. Let me put him down. And then the same with the Bernat blanket tushy turtles. I haven't decided if I'm gonna let people customize them and like just pick from all the colors of Bernat blanket, or you know, like the select rainbow few, or if I want to just make a few options for right now. I think I might just stick to a few options. I might do like a green and brown version, or a green and like that terracotta orange version, or the green and the tweed version, which is that one. We'll see, but for right now, I'll probably make another bunny, I think. Oh, actually, I have to make the fruit hats for the ducky, so that's probably what I'll do for the rest of the night, is work on the fruit hats, because I really at least want to get a blueberry one out, and then the grape and the orange if I have time. But I really want a blueberry one because it's cherry, be berry, blueberry, berry. Also, I have a blueberry in the itty bitty mini set, so that's the deal. But I do love this. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to see him in like a light blue. I don't know why I'm obsessed with like blue bunnies. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. It's so hard to say how long he took because I made him during the day, which means there was about 9,000 distractions from my kids and my family. But I want to guess that he took about an hour and a half. And I'm really happy with this pattern now. I did some more tweaking to it whenever I made him. I love that he's like the classic splooting plushie, so he can go this way, or we can bring these legs forward and he can kind of sit up like this. So I'm very excited about this guy. I may even try to like formally write a pattern and maybe even put it up for sale. That was one of my goals for this year, was to release one official pattern and put it up for sale. I don't know. I definitely would have time to like market it well before Easter, since Easter is so late this year, and he is very cute. And I could stick to the velvet. I really wanted to go back to my velvet roots. I kind of went down like the rabbit hole, pun intended. I kind of went down the rabbit hole of these really big Bernat Blanket and Sweet Snuggle Light yarns because I was trying to use them up, and then I like fell in love with some of the patterns and wanted to keep making them, and so I kept buying Bernat Blanket. And yeah, I think what people loved about my stuff was that it was tiny, it was velvet instead of regular like plush chenille, so I want to focus on that a little bit more. Okay, it is so late. I thought I was gonna check in tomorrow, but the fruit hats are so cute. I didn't have a lot of really good blues, so I just used this ombre yarn that I had for the stitches, because I'm sure I'm gonna have plenty for the stitches. So I used this to make the blueberry hat. I don't know where to put this. Isn't it so cute? Oh my god. The fruit hats are so cute, and I'm happy I decided to do this for my drop because I had to get rid of the cottage cuties, and those were like, you bought accessories, so now for this you have little accessories for your ducky. Okay, shout out to Ally Crochet for having an absolutely free tutorial on YouTube for this. I'll link it down below and like shout her out on the screen. But I also made the grape hat, which is super cute as well, with a little green stem. And then I got those 3 done. That's probably all I'll do for this drop, and then I might add more later. Like I know she does a strawberry and a kiwi, so I might do something like that later on, like maybe a strawberry or an apple or something. We'll see. But for now, these are colors that I have plenty of and can accessorize the ducky with. And I just have to figure out like all of my pricing now whenever I get my website ready. I'm feeling a lot better. So tomorrow I'll probably spend most of the day on my website getting rid of all Juicy Couture things and getting rid of all listings that I need to get rid of pertaining to Juicy Couture. And that'll make me feel a lot better when all of that is done. Good morning. Today is Friday. I got a lot done yesterday. I'm super proud. I'm sure I showed you all last night. I'm like trying to focus. My son got first place in his spelling bee today, so he goes to county. I'm very excited. I'm like trying to zen out. I need to get my laptop out and I need to work on my website, but I can't focus. I'm too busy telling everyone in the world how amazing he did. God, what have you done? You're a big pony girl. And it ends at the bubble, mama. Oh, just having fun on the stage in my heels. And where I belong down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing in West Hollywood. Doesn't Chapel have a new song out today? I should put that on. I have to go pee. I don't want to get up. I want to focus on this. Let's go to the website. Square. Okay, so I got this turtle done. So I have 3 turtles total. Blue, purple, and then this one. I'm considering on doing some yellow and orange ones. We'll see. I really want to work on some more velvet rabbits first, because 3 turtles is plenty for my initial drop and having to redo them. I'm obsessed with this Bernat tweed for the shell. I feel like it gives it such a classic like turtle, like Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. So something I'm trying to decide is if I want to make a separate video of me reorganizing this corner, or if I just want to like throw it in the vlog. I haven't decided yet, but let me show you. So this is what my current corner looks like, and it is getting quite out of hand. And here's the main reason why is there is an entire black rack right here of Juicy Couture, and then down here is an entire bin, that one right there, of Juicy Couture. Now that I'm not using Juicy Couture regularly, I need to like get it put in bins and nicely place it in my bedroom. And then I need to organize all this plush yarn that I've been accumulating. That's just like, I keep shoving more on this rack, which makes this top heavy. I keep shoving some in these bins and they're getting higher to the ceiling. This bin is the yarn that I'm challenging myself to get rid of this month. So this is all of that 3-weight ombre hues. That blanket doesn't belong here. What else? This thing is full of the clothing and stuff I've been making with that 3-weight yarn. I have like my turtles everywhere. I have my turtles on this desk. I have more products hiding under here. Like, it's just getting out of hand. And so this is actually pretty normal for me whenever I'm doing like a drop and getting ready for a drop, or just have a lot of orders to get done on my plate. But it's starting to get hard to work. So, yep. I need to decide, am I going to do a whole separate video for me reorganizing, or will I just time-lapse the crap out of it and put it all in one? It needs reorganized. I can't function. There's too much happening. Okay, bye. I know. It is. What is today? Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday. And it is like 2 p.m. Yep, it's 2 p.m. I don't know why. I just like rotted on my couch all morning. I haven't gotten dressed. Clearly, I'm still in my big comfy.
This is my side, Mommy.
Yeah. And I can't seem to get focused and get anything done. So I made coffee. I'm going to try to sit here. I wanted to use up this random sparkly yarn that I had. I think I just bought it because it was pretty in a Walmart one day.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So last night I started this like raglan crop top, and clearly I have a long way to go. And
Mommy, you're so pretty.
Oh, thank you, honey. I don't think I have enough at all to make this whole top, but I did look it up, and I can order more of this online. So I think, yeah, I can't really think about my website stuff at the moment. It's hurting my brain. So I think I'm just going to try to use the rest of this yarn up and add it to my yarn usage counter and see how far I can get on this today. I think that's what I want to do.
Otis.
Because whenever I set my iPad up at home, like on the straight up and down one, it's like perfect on my face. But whenever I set it up this time, it was like pointed down towards my boobs. So I did, yeah.
Why are they so different?
I don't know.
Weird, okay.
Oh, this is fun, fluffy yarn. There's a lot of it in here. Okay. I'm a killer.
Oh, is this one right there?
MR CH1. What is an MR?
Magic ring.
Fuck.
You can just do the magic circle. I don't actually know what a magic ring is, to be honest.
What the fuck is STS?
I think that's stitches, like the
Yes.
stitches count.
Look at her, she's already going.
Am I supposed to chain one between rounds?
You know what? I don't actually think I want to crochet. I know it says don't pull it tight, but you gotta pull it a little bit, right? Like Jesus.
Yeah, your magic ring you'll pull like super tight whenever you're done putting all your
Yeah.
stitches into it, but for now you leave it like kind of loose. I'm just going off of vibes, to be honest. I can't see actual stitches. But those are stamps?
Yeah. So this is the stamp part. And then you can put like little hats or grr.
That is so cute. I could never buy those because Haley would think they were actual stickers, and I
For
would
sure.
spend real dollars on them.
For sure.
But
Well, so I got 5 of these sheets for like $30.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited about it.
Metal, hunky dory's metal. Come and get
Sorry,
it.
Echo. I just whacked you in the face with my foot. Why you had to lift your face to my foot as I lifted it over you, I will never know.
Okay, I think that's good.